Hi, I'm Jabeen from Dalston House, and today, exclusively for Sunday Times followers, I want to share how to prepare marinated feta. So this is a Persian dish that is very common as a starter. For the marinated feta, you will need 200 grams of feta cheese, 300 milliliters of olive oil, 30 ml of garlic oil, sea salt flake, fresh coriander, and you also want 1 lemon and the juice of half a lemon and some green chilies. And a good tip is that you take your knife and you either dip it in water or dip in a little bit of olive oil. And that gives a nice coating to help you cut it into your cheese. Slice your feta block into small cubes. So be as gentle as you can. Arrange them into a dish. So take your serving dish. Make sure it is a shallow bowl or it's an airtight container. So you take your block of feta and you arrange it in your serving dish like this and leave a bit of space between each cube. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the oil mixture. So you take your mixing bowl like this and you take your oil. Typically for 3 to 4 people to marinate this amount of feta, you want 300 ml of olive oil. Then you take your garlic oil. So garlic oil, and what you do is you put the pan on a low heat and let it bubble for a few minutes. Once it starts bubbling, put it on even lower heat and let it simmer for 10 minutes. And that's your garlic oil being created. And you want that to cool for 45 minutes before you use it. So I'm just going to mix in the garlic oil into my olive oil like that. And I'm going to take literally the smallest speck of sea salt flakes. Next, what I do is I take my lemon and I want to add the rind of 1 lemon to this mixture. So make sure the lemon is washed. Next, what I will do is I'll take the lemon and I want the juice of half of it. Take out all of these little seeds. So I tend to just squeeze straight into my mixing bowl. Then take your fork and mix. It's all blended and it's got a little bit of a yellow color. Next, we want to slice our shallots or spring onions. Literally cut this into small pieces. And you want to use the stalks as well because again, it's great for the marinade. Okay, so that's your spring onions done. Next, you want some coriander. So you want about 10 grams of this. Rinse that thoroughly. And you can chop this very roughly. And then you take some green chilies. You want them chopped in as small a size as possible. Take this and you add it to your mixing bowl. And then you mix everything in really well. So then you take your bowl in which you have your feta and you want to pour your olive oil mixture. So I'll show you how this is done. Your olive oil mixture over your feta. So just be really gentle with that. Like that. So feta, in order to fully marinate, should be refrigerated for a minimum of 3 hours.